Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you could join me. Today, let's explore something that can help us find a little more peace, a little more ease in our daily lives.
Have you ever had that feeling? It's the exact same four walls, the same furniture. So what's actually different? It seems like such a simple thing to notice, but it's pointing to a really, really deep truth about how we experience the world around us.
See, it's not just some random, fleeting feeling. It turns out our outer world, a lot of the time, is basically just a mirror. It's reflecting what's going on inside us. So when our mind is calm and open, the world looks bright and clear. But when we're feeling upset or agitated, it feels like the whole world is just closing in on us.
And that realization, well, it's incredibly powerful. It means that if we want to change how we experience the world, the real work doesn't start out there. Nope, it starts right here, inside of us. This isn't some new idea. This is ancient wisdom. Think about it. When we feel stuck or unhappy, what's our first reaction? Usually, it's to blame other people or our circumstances, right? But the wise have always told us to look inward first, to work on our own minds. Because the moment our inner world starts to shift, our whole life starts to shift right along with it.
Just think about this for a second. Before you even say a word or lift a finger, a single kind thought has already started to pull good things toward you. And on the flip side, a thought of resentment, even if you keep it totally to yourself, has already planted a tiny seed of misfortune. The change doesn't wait for you to do something. It starts the second the thought appears. Okay, I know this might sound a little abstract, but this principle has literally changed people's lives in the most incredible ways. Let me tell you a true story that really shows just how powerful this can be. So there was this man, Liao Fan. He was told his destiny was basically written in stone. A pretty bleak picture, right? No kids, a dead-end career, and a short life. But here's the thing. He made a choice. He decided he was not going to be a passive victim of fate. Instead, he just started to quietly, persistently work on himself. Every single day, he focused on thinking good thoughts, doing kind things, and really looking at his own faults. And what happened? Well, slowly but surely, his destiny was completely rewritten. It's amazing, but the most important part of the story is that it all started not with some huge dramatic action, but with that simple, repeated decision to just nurture one good thought at a time. That's a pretty incredible story, right? But what does that mean for us, right here, right now? Well, the great news is you don't have to completely overhaul your life. The change can start with just one tiny little shift. Seriously, we don't need to do anything huge. Just try one of these little things. The next time you feel that impulse to judge someone, just pause. That's it. Just take a breath. The next time you feel that competitive streak rising up, just try letting it go. Just yield a tiny bit. When that feeling of resentment starts to bubble up, just breathe slowly, maybe in for a count of 4 and out for a count of 6, and repeat a simple phrase that brings you comfort. And when you start feeling suspicious of someone, just try to remember that they have their own struggles, their own pain, just like you do. Each one of those small shifts, that's what we're calling a single good thought. I know it sounds so simple, but it is the key. It's like the key that unlocks a door to this huge, open, peaceful space that, believe it or not, is already inside of you. And when you start to practice this, even just a little bit, something really beautiful begins to happen. You start sowing the seeds for a life that feels more relaxed, more gentle. Just take a moment and let these words sink in. Bright mind, cloudless sky. Kind heart, spacious scene. Life doesn't change outside, but changes from your gaze. Isn't that beautiful? It just perfectly captures this entire idea we've been talking about. And that's the real secret, you see. The challenges in life, they probably won't just disappear. The world isn't suddenly going to become perfect. But by cultivating these good thoughts, we change our relationship to the world. We stop fighting it so much, we stop holding on so tightly, and all of a sudden, that weight on our shoulders just starts to feel so much lighter. So I really just want to leave you with this one simple bit of encouragement. You have everything you need right now in this moment to start. Don't get caught up in worrying about tomorrow or making some grand plan. Just for today, try to cultivate one single good thought. That's it. And that is more than enough to plant the seed for a more joyful, peaceful, and spacious life. If you found this sharing helpful, please subscribe so you don't miss what's next. It's a pleasure to walk this path with you. Thank you for being here.